Elias pushed through the thick, heavy curtain of the waterfall. His boots struggled for purchase, sliding dangerously on the wet, moss-covered stone. The roar of the water was deafening, a wall of sound that seemed to vibrate through his very bones. But then, behind the cascading white foam, he found it. A hidden stone archway, ancient and silent. He stepped inside, shaking the cold rain from his heavy coat as the thunder outside faded into a muffled, rhythmic hum. The transition was immediate. The air here was dry, still, and carried the sweet, grounding scent of aged cedar. He was safe from the storm, standing on the threshold of a secret world carved into the cliffside. He struck a match, the tiny flame flickering before erupting into an amber glow. It revealed a small, circular room carved directly into the heart of the mountain. Elias walked to the hearth, his movements slow and deliberate. He began piling dry twigs and logs, nursing the flame until a fire crackled to life, its orange light dancing across the wooden floorboards. The warmth spread quickly, chasing away the chill of the rain. He began the ritual of the afternoon, grinding fresh coffee beans, the aroma filling the small space. As the kettle began to hiss upon the iron grate, a tabby cat emerged from the shadows. It wound itself around his ankles, a silent companion in this hidden refuge. With a hot cup of coffee in his hands, Elias moved toward the back of the room. He pushed aside a heavy, weathered wooden screen, and his breath caught in his throat. Before him lay a secret garden, blooming in the eternal twilight of the cave. It was a miracle of nature. Bioluminescent moss clung to the jagged stone walls, casting a soft, ethereal blue glow over lush ferns and wild herbs. The light pulsed slowly, like the heartbeat of the mountain itself. He spent the long hours of the afternoon tending to the soil, his fingers becoming stained with the dark, rich earth. There was a profound magic here, away from the eyes of the world. He moved between the glowing plants, his heart finding a rhythm it had long forgotten. Every leaf seemed to vibrate with a life of its own, and the blue light reflected in his eyes as he worked in the silence. Here, time didn't matter. Only the soil, the scent of the herbs, and the soft glow of the moss existed. It was a sanctuary of light hidden within the dark stone, a place where the wild world outside could never reach him. As evening approached, Elias returned to his chair by the fire. He opened a worn leather book, the pages crinkling softly under his thumb as a clay pot of soup bubbled nearby. Outside, the great storm finally broke. The roar of the waterfall shifted, softening into a gentle, musical patter against the rocks. Then, a new light appeared. Fireflies began to drift through the cave entrance, their tiny yellow lights blinking in perfect sync with the dripping water. The world was quieting down, settling into a deep and restful slumber. By dawn, the first rays of sunlight pierced through the falling water. The mist transformed into shimmering gold. Elias stepped to the threshold, breathing in the crisp morning air as the birds began their chorus. A new day had begun, and the sanctuary remained his secret.